Low power FM radio are 100-watt or so micro broadcasters with a signal that reaches about, I think, 5 to 7 miles. And the amazing thing is, since commercial radio has consolidated in ownership, the playlists have become really, really restrictive and definitely less community focused than before. As a way to sort of address that problem, low power FM can fill this amazing niche in local communities. It's not just local music, but it's civic debate, public safety information. It gives a wonderful platform for any community groups, religious groups, ethnic minority groups. It really represents a true community broadcast opportunity that simply doesn't exist for enough towns and cities in America. Well, right now, low power FM stations do exist, but only in more rural areas. And we would like to see that expand to bigger markets. And the way that this would impact musicians is that, if you're a local musician or an independent musician, you probably don't have a snowball's chance in hell in getting played on your local commercial radio station. That's just the way it is. The commercial radio sector is consolidated. Most of the programming decisions aren't really even happening at the local level. But low power FM stations, on the other hand, are true community radio. So it gives artists like that important first rung to be heard by a potential audience. And also the cool thing is, like, listeners to low power FM start to know what's happening in their communities. They know what shows are going on. They know what artists live right in their own backyard. And I think it's really important in terms of community identity and a feeling that great art can happen at home. Future Music Coalition has been working on low power FM for a decade. Back in the early part of the 2000s, the FCC wanted to broadly issue low power FM licenses because they recognized that community radio, localism in broadcasting is very important. Unfortunately, the National Association of Broadcasters were able to have Congress put some caps on the number of LPFM stations that the FCC could license. And since then, we've been trying to get those caps lifted because we think that more American towns and cities should have the opportunity to have actual meaningful local radio. And right now we're really happy because we've almost made it there. We're the furthest we've been in 10 years, and there's a really good chance that we will have an expansion of low power FM service to more American towns and cities, and we just think that's going to be an amazing thing for local musicians.